What's up, Army? Welcome back to Redemption 46 Studios. I'm Nick.
I'm Lonida. I'm Keith.
I'm Curtis.
I know the vibes. Y'all seen the thumbnail. We continue in the BU. We got YYH on stage, prologue. I know this is like a long video. Like I said, I haven't reacted to none of the rest of the stuff almost in the BU until we get the wings. We can jump right in the mix of this.
I think this is my first BU vid too.
You weren't here for I Need You? Oh, okay.
Yeah, he wasn't. So yeah, jump in the mix. Right. I believe this is V-centric. I could be wrong.
Really? Everybody should know this piece of music.
Must be Beethoven or something.
No, they switched it up. Ooh. So this is directly after I Need You.
That ain't where you want to put the evidence, V.
It's symbolic.
Curious how autocomplete works, or why you see the ads?
That was jarring.
Visit YouTube to learn more about search.
Hi, I'm Olivia, and this is Skin You
It was
on
obnoxious.
Later. Have you ever wondered if you're applying your skincare products?
Yeah, it's like those commercials that come on BET at like 3 in the morning, like 10 levels higher than the actual show you watching.
You gotta burn your clothes.
Oh, this is Japanese.
Claire de Lune, that was the track.
Losers Club.
That's what it sounded like. It sounded like the music from It. Especially with that swinging.
Fuck with that Nirvana, though. Couldn't wait to a happier time with my friends. For the murders.
Shit, what? Sha.
About to light his hair on fire.
우리 여기니까
Driving a Ford commercial. This is not my first time. It's not my first BU video.
Why you say that?
No, because you technically watch Wing stuff.
Nah, I got it. Well, yeah, but
Hashtag low was cheating again.
no, it's not. Nope. The beats just be open like that. SK and we out there. Oh, you wasn't here. Netty. So.
That sleep got full. Crazy.
Back of the truck, that shit is uncomfortable.
The whole head was just on the jaw.
Netty, damn, I can't see the other letters. Dog.
That shot, bro.
Yeah, all these shots.
That's what I was just about to say. I don't know if it's just the shots or if it is just fucking beautiful over there. Like, damn. Don't do it, V.
Probably wondering how I got like this.
Yeah, I was about to say.
The movie should be like, life was simple 4 days ago.
Yeah, it all started when I met her.
Yeah, like
Fucking shots.
like I said, the way the video definitely came on was very much like he brought himself back to a time where shit was more chill, and then from the naked eye, without any lyrics, it seems like it just was a whole bunch of set pieces to when these niggas was having fun in different parts of the beach and stuff, and just being with their homies and chilling out. Fucking shots were gods here.
God damn.
They knew the assignment. Anytime you do like those beautiful landscaping shots, it was the layering was so decent on particular shots. They even was using the truck as focal points in the shots to like layer and do things too. Looked like they was shooting with a fucking 12 or something, like a 12 millimeter, and was like super wide, and then doing like those low ones. They was doing silhouette shots. Whoever was the cinematographer here or the DP just was.
There you go, right there. Lumpins.
Yeah. Well, I want to keep going and shit because it'll say film by, but most of the times here we go.
Nam Hyun Woo.
Director of photography. Most of the time, just setting that shit up. Yeah, Nung Hum. What was the last name?
Nam Hyun Woo.
Nung Hung Woo. You knew the assignment, bro. Make sure they add a couple more wine on your check.
He's like, now that you mention it.
Now that you mention it, Bang. Bang, I'm like, my office hours are between 9 to 5. But, yeah, the floor's open, y'all. Y'all can tell me.
Yeah, like I was saying, them shots, this is the fourth time you didn't say God's here tonight, and this is the first time where every time you said God's here tonight, I agreed.
It was all BTS related, so.
Go figure.
Can't go wrong.
You guys are biased.
But,
Some groups.
well, this for the Patreon anyway, so we can do that. But what was I about to say?
We got someone there too.
This is Connect Wells BU, but I immediately, as soon as I saw that truck, and then I saw the shot of all of them on the truck, it took me to Epiphany. Jin's Epiphany. Remember, this is the end shot with them. So all of it in the BU, it's kind of bleak, but I feel like they all reminiscent on times when everybody was there. Because if I'm not mistaken, by the time Epiphany comes, Jin's the only one alive or something. So that's kind of where it took me. This is probably V's crisis that he's going through. What leads to his, demise. If that's the case, I'm gonna keep watching and kind of, everything like that.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
If Jin is the time traveler, then that would make sense because he would want to go back.
When everything was beautiful out there, it's fucking beautiful out there. F-150, check them out.
No, but this really felt like a full coming to age, Stand By Me type of movie in about 11 minutes, 12 minutes. I felt like they hit everything that you would want to hit in one of those movies.
Yeah.
In that 11 minutes, it felt like
all the story beats.
Yes. You had the campfire scene. You had the playful in the middle of nowhere or an empty pool scene, like you get it from the old original the 1989 version.
Club, Outsiders.
Yes.
Any type
it
of
feels like
coming
that.
of age for angsty teens. And let's all chill together with the fire. But they had a banging ass set in a beach setting.
Shit was like nothing else in life.
That empty pool was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was just the whole vibes of everything. I'm gonna watch this again probably.
Last time we seen angsty teens at the beach.
Like the one thing I did notice is that even at the pool and again at the beach, V always was elevated, like he was ready to jump off, because he was on top of the building, looked like he was going to jump off then, and he didn't. And then when we were at the beach, the first thing he did was kind of look up to the scaffold and climb up there. and then jump off.
It's definitely a pattern, and I'm wondering because the way they BU was set up, it has the Korean and the Japanese ones. So I hope
That
by not skipping something is something different or something else. But
there might be different cuts and different things that would have been allowed to be shown there that wouldn't be allowed to be shown here. I don't even know if I said that right.
no, I know what you meant though. Just sensory between
right.
different places versus you know what I mean, anything else and stuff like that. But go ahead, Kurt. You can go off.
Yeah, there was a lot in this. It was a lot of it for the most part felt like a silent film, just a lot of visual storytelling. You know, first and foremost, I thought the acting was really solid. Like I thought they all did a great job conveying, you know, the proper emotions and, you know. So I don't know like what their regimen is or like, but I mean they're all great actors, singers, dancers. Like just, you know, just kudos to their talent in general. But I thought it was really cool how they also had him trying to clean the blood from his hands, like with the water. Water is always seen as like the purification, symbolically, all that stuff. So the fact that he's trying to literally clean the blood off his hands, the metaphor. But even in so doing, he's wiping it on a white shirt, so it's like those stains are still with you. The blood's on you regardless. It's something you can't undo. And then because you know you're kind of stuck as a prisoner in that moment, you know, even the lighting's all dark. There's hardly, you know, any like bright side to it or anything. And then reflecting on the past or like those other memories of happier times, perhaps. As you had said, the kind of Losers Club vibes, you know. I want to say that it was even when they were in those moments in the reflections, even though it was brighter, you know, you had the sun, you had lens flares, kind of like just showing that brightness in the frame and everything like that. It still felt like with the color grading that everything was muted or toned down. Like the greens didn't feel as green, the blues didn't feel as blue. Like it felt like it was like purposely, like in other words, because there were still depressing moments even in those flashbacks. You know, stepping away, walking away, kind of having a moment to reflect. And the happier beat or the more upbeat instrumental was used when they were together, and then when he stepped away to himself, the violin kind of came back in, or the little piano cues or whatever, which I thought was cool as far as, you know, symbolically conveying that like lonesomeness or that depression, or, you know, because for that moment though, it had to build to what we saw in the I Need You video, so it felt like this was like the you know, the downfall of like that kind of stuff, that, you know, internal pain that would build to that moment. But
that was a prologue, right? Yeah. So that was everything before I Need You.
Yeah. And even funny enough, the fact that they're in a pool, as I was saying about water being, you know, purification, you're in an in-ground pool, but there's no water. So everything's graffiti, desolate. When he's laying in the bed, I know I'm kind of jumping around. When he's laying in the bed, looking up at the sun's kind of blocked a little bit by the trees and everything. You see the green, I want to say wheat, I think it was, or whatever, but you also see green and brown, so there was like a decay, but like a growth too, with like springtime and everything. So I thought that was interesting. Kind of felt like it put him more at a crossroads. And when he went to the top of the, I don't want to say the cliff or anything like that, but for the in-ground pool set piece where he like walked on top of the rock or whatever, it felt like kind of like he wanted to dive in or something, but there was no water or anything like that, or even if it was just to get away to be alone. But I didn't think about that until the payoff at the end with obviously the beach sequence. So I thought the beach sequence was really fulfilling as far as that spiritual like kind of purification sort of thing, because that's when I noticed the color grading that most. That's when the blues really got vibrant and the sun setting, you know, the oranges really popped and the purples really popped, and it felt really special too that they freeze framed right when he jumped, because it's like in his head that's where he's freezing, like it's like that's like the moment that everything mattered. And as they carry the motif of carrying pictures and videos and just these ways of documenting, you know, that journey, the fact that he literally would freeze frame in his mind, I thought was special. So
the funny part too is they were taking Polaroids all through that scene, and we never saw what the Polaroids were.
Set up well. also put it in the glove compartment
Right.
of the truck. So you know,
There
in
was
another
one-
video, they're kind of going to use that as a
And
connective tissue.
Jen took one during the fire,
it never
the fire
got
scene,
exposed.
and it was starting to be exposed, and then he showed it to somebody, and it was like, yeah, but we never saw what it was. So I wonder if those things are going to come back around.
That's
as we get
probably the
further in.
best visual, because a lot of it was visual storytelling. So those little Easter eggs or are going to be setups and payoffs, I'm sure, in later stories.
Yep, anybody else have anything to add? Like, comment, subscribe, share. Y'all know the vibes already. Definitely jumped headfirst into the BU. These type of videos, honestly, we probably can rant for 2 hours about them. There's so much speculation and so many nuances and things with these videos that you kind of can break down. Hashtag Redeemers, let us know in the comments what y'all took from it and some of the other meanings, because I'm pretty sure y'all done listen to interviews and other stuff. Y'all know how I am. Educate us and let's have a conversation in the comments.
Yeah, but don't spoil everything for us. though.
Yeah, they've been chilling though about it. They ain't drawed.
Okay,
Like
cool.
they've been chilling. Y'all know the assignment. Buddha, hey, love y'all.
Love y'all.
Yeah,
Take care.
but,